when people are making decisions, we make decisions based off of emotion.
Yep.
Right? So what Jay's doing in this process, he's tapping into the pain, right? In an attempt to tap into the deep-rooted emotions that that seller has inside of them, right? They got this pain, it's stirring up inside. Like, gosh, this house has been a pain in the neck, right? Gosh, I'm tired of just, tenants aren't paying. House is sitting vacant, whatever it is, and it's stirring, bro. It's a storm that's just brewing up inside of them. Now the fun part. You got to take all of the information and go for the close. Right? So how do you pivot in this situation where you've removed the objection, set the stage, you made a friend, earned their trust, right? You gathered their characteristics, and along the way you pulled out as many pain points as you can. Where are you pivoting from here?
Well, something I've started doing recently is in the beginning of the conversation, I'll ask them, just kind of like to see if I can get an answer, how much you want for the property. You know, sometimes they answer, sometimes they don't answer. So let's say they don't answer. You get all the way down here to you're getting ready to close. And I'll ask them again, condition, pain, I mentioned that. So Mr. Seller, I know you said you want to get rid of the house, and I know you said you're moving out of town in 30 to 60 days. And I know that you also said that, you know, the kitchen and bathroom needs updates. How much are you thinking that you want for the property? Did you have something in mind already? So all I did was listen, and I kind of regurgitated what they said. That's all I'm doing is regurgitating what they say. And now the negotiating process starts. So let's say you guys agree on a price. Great. But a lot of times it don't happen like that. So it's a couple different things. Let's say you guys do not agree on a price. All I'm going to do is bring up this pain, bring up this condition, and I'm going to talk about that. And if that don't work, then we're going to look at comps in the area. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to bring up this pain, and I'm going to bring up this condition, because this is what they said. They got this pain, they got the condition of the property, and that's where their problem is. So I'm bringing this problem up, and I'm mixing that with my offer.
That's golden, right? So going off of the pain, the condition. When people are making decisions, we make decisions based off of emotion.
Yep.
Right? So what Jay's doing in this process, he's tapping into the pain, right? In an attempt to tap into the deep-rooted emotions that that seller has inside of them, right? They got this pain, it's stirring up inside. Like, gosh, this house has been a pain in the neck, right? Gosh, I'm tired of just, tenants aren't paying. House is sitting vacant, whatever it is, and it's stirring, bro. It's a storm that's just brewing up inside of them. So Jason's just he's poking it, right? He's poking the pain, and he's making them feel, right? He's bringing up the emotions from inside of them, getting them into that emotional state, which is ultimately going to lead them to a decision.
And for example, if you say you got tenants and they're not paying, of course I'm going to say that to you. Like, hey, Mr. Seller, I know you said that you got tenants that are not paying, and I know that you said the property needs some updates. So with that in mind, is that price negotiable?
Yeah. Or ask them, how far are they, if you don't mind me asking, how far are they behind?
Yeah.
Right? And he's going to tell you, you'd be like, dang, that's rough.
Yeah.
Right? And you feel it with them, right? You go through that emotional maze, that emotional roller coaster, and you're taking the ride with them, right? Come here, Mr. Seller.
Y'all are partners in this whole process. Instead of me just saying, well, make an offer. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're partners. I really care about your pain.
Yeah.
And I'm really trying to help you solve this pain, but you got to work with me.
How does that make you feel, Mr. Seller? Right? How does that make you feel? You're tapping in to the pain. You're resonating with them like, man, I feel you. That's horrible. How does it make you feel? Right? And again, they got to answer it. They got to brew up that storm and figure a way to respond. Right? So the entire process, you're opening up open-ended questions like, how does that make you feel? What are you going to do, right, if you can't sell the house?
There you go. What are you going to do if you cannot sell the house? You want to get the seller to thinking like, I really need to sell this house. But if I don't sell it to Jason, what am I going to do? You know, and again, I said this in the beginning, if I can help people, awesome. If I cannot help people, I always try to point them in the right direction. And I think me being honest like that and trying to give them value, it always comes back to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if we're not the best fit, I'd love to point you in the right direction.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Maybe the extra strategy you need to list with a realtor. You know, or maybe the exit strategy, like, hey, I need, the seller might be like, I need a large amount of money. So maybe it's seller financing or some kind of creative financing. Again, it's good to have a lot of different exit strategies so that you can accommodate your seller.